What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new, what's up? My name is TheShai. Welcome to the channel. Over here we do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, vlogs, all that good stuff. So if that seems like a bit of you, go ahead and subscribe. So today we're going to do a 90s monochromatic brown makeup tutorial. I was kind of indecisive because at first I felt like it's kind of like my regular soft glam, but there's some differences in there, and I want to show you guys some of the products I was using because they're super cute. So of course we're going to start with primer. I'm just going to mix my two MUA primers. I always use these when I'm filming videos just because they're really affordable, but you guys know Milk Hydro Grip is my jam, but these two work really well, especially together, because in the like hotter months, it's not even been that hot in the UK, it's just the sun has been out quite a bit. I do like to mix my hydrating with my matte just to give me a little bit more like of a matte look. Even though I have more normal to dry skin, I just think it kind of keeps my makeup at bay a little bit more. So I'm just gonna moisturize. Your girl has a leave out. My brows are a bit dark today. I'm tired of sticking things to my forehead. I'm so sorry. Like, wigs is cute and stuff, but I'm just over the whole gluing situation. I feel like it's uncomfortable. You're always trying to make it look natural. I was like, you know what, let me do a leave out. Okay, let's get into a leave out. I'm actually gonna be using my Morphe. This is the Filter Effect in Deep 35. I actually really like this. One of my favorite matches, and it just looks good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this foundation looks really good. I don't think it's a matte foundation. I think it's a more like radiant, and I'm using my elf buffing foundation brush. I use this all the time. A good brush will change your application and make your makeup so much more flawless. It's so nice not to have a frontal on. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm free. So that's foundation on and looking flawless. Like, I love this shade match. Like, this Morphe foundation, please don't sleep on it. I believe it's like £15. It's up there for Morphe, but because of the formulation, I definitely think it's worth it. No shade, but every time you go on TikTok or Instagram, everyone tells you about NARS. As much as NARS is like great, and you guys know I love me some NARS, like top 2 and not 2, I understand that some people are on a budget, or some people just don't want to spend £40 on a foundation. Like, so if you don't want to spend £40 on foundation, I definitely recommend trying this. I think I might do a drugstore makeup look soon because I realize I haven't done one in a while. You know, it's only fair that I put you guys on. So I'm going to put a little primer on, and then I will be back to do the eyeshadow. We're using one of my favorite palettes, my Pat McGrath. Don't mind the mess. It still has the plastic on it, to be honest. So this is the Pat McGrath Mothership 5. I think this is one of the best palettes, especially for my skin tone. So I'm just going to use some of the browns in here for transition. Then I'm going to get into the PMG palette. I'm going to move that brown in my crease here. I'm literally only going to use 2 colors out of here, just this brown and this light brown. So this light brown is going to go on my lid, and then this one to kind of give me a little definition and warm up the outer edge. Super simple and easy. And these Pat McGrath shadows are so pigmented, you guys. Like, they blend so smoothly. So I'm just going to blend this in. Now we're going to go with that light brown and just go over our lid. So this is the eyeshadow. Very simple, easy. It just gives me like milk chocolate vibes. I love it. So I'm just going to throw on my lashes. The lashes I'm going to use are some new lashes from my brand that I'm trying out. And then we'll get into the rest of the face. Okay, so lashes are on. I absolutely love these. I feel like I struggled a bit on this side. If you guys can see, like, it basically looks like I have eyeliner on because I put that much glue on because it will struggle. But let's get into the rest of the makeup. So now we're going to go for concealer, and I used my MAC Prolonger concealer, and when I tell you guys, do not sleep. Yeah, it hits. I'm using the shade NW40. I would say I kind of low-key want to get a darker shade because this one is quite light. Like, I would call this like more of my like added brightness type of concealer. I'm actually going to go in first with my xxrevolution concealer. just because it just makes it a little bit more toned down, whereas if I just went in straight with the NW40, which I did before and it still looked really good, I just felt like it was a little bright. So I'm just gonna kind of give my concealer a bit of a base before I go in with this. But this matte concealer, 10 out of freaking 10. Now I'm going to cream contour. So I've done my bronzer and I've set my under eyes just to kind of go over what I use. For my cream bronzer, I've been using this forever. My KVD foundation, the Good Apple in Deep 82. Then my Fenty Beauty cream bronzer and toffee tease, just mix the two of these. And then for my powder under my eyes, I use my Huda Beauty kunafa powder, and then I set it down with a little bit of the Lord Mercier translucent honey. So now let's get on to blush and bronzer. I'll put bronzer on and then I will put on blush. So for bronzer, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use Thick Mint by Fenty. Fenty just, their bronzers are absolutely everything. Like, I would definitely recommend. So I'm just gonna kind of set my bronzer right here. And I'm using Thick Mint because I have other bronzers that I have, but they are quite like warm toned. And because I am going to put on like quite like, not a bright blush, but like a nice color blush, I don't want my face to look too red, because I feel like that was one of my issues when I first started wearing bronzers and buying them. I was getting like more red toned one, which I love, but when you add that with blush, sometimes it can be really overpowering. So especially when you are using blush, I think it's really important to use a bronzer that has a bit more of like a neutral undertone. Like, it could still be warm but just not too red, you know. So this is me a bronze, and I'm looking very monochromatic because everything's kind of matte. So for blush, I've used this new combo and I absolutely love it. Like, love. So these are the Made by Mitchell blushes. He calls them blushes, and I have the shade Cherry Cola and Wears SPF. These two together, perfect spring shade. Usually I'll use this by itself, but it is a very pigmented and very bright. You have to use like a little bit, but I find mixing these together are super cute. So I'm gonna apply these as like a liquid blush, kind of looks like this, and you just apply it. I will say work really quickly with these because they dry. When they dry, it's like, it's not the best experience for me anyway. So I'd usually just put like 3 little, maybe 4 little dots, and then I add a little bit of this Wears SPF. It's super bright, you guys. Like maybe 2 little dabs of that. So just like this, and then I'm going to use my same beauty sponge, use the bottom that I use for my bronzer, and just go over the top and just kind of blend it in together and diffuse it down. And it gives the prettiest like blush ever. I love it. Like, how gorgeous is that? I don't know if you guys are really seeing the color, but it's like so pretty. I love it. And I like to place my blush like upwards because I think it just brings my whole, it just makes my face look more like, I don't know, I like it. which I like. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend this out. Super pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with this side that I used the concealer on and just blend it out as well. Yeah, that's basically my blush. And then I'm gonna go in with a powder blush. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna use Jaded by xxrevolution. It's like a bright, like red, fiery orange. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this with a blush brush. So this is the Lily England C2 brush. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of that just over it. Yeah, because this look is quite monochromatic. You do want to like make sure you have some color in your cheeks. So that is basically that done. On my eyes, I just added literally a black eyeliner. Like that's literally all. So I'm gonna use this Revolution eyeliner. I'm just gonna pop that in my waterline, like very, very gently. When I'm doing eyeliner, I literally have to dive into the mirror, so you guys might not be able to see, but yeah. So that's how that looks. You see how much of a difference that eyeliner made, especially because I've run out of mascara and I'm looking at a new one. I was looking at the MAC, is it called the Stack mascara? I was looking at that because that's been kind of popular, or I might try like the Maybelline, but I just feel like with mascaras I don't use it that much, so I just don't like to spend a lot of money on them. But if you guys know any good mascaras, let me know. And I also did like the Fenty. I don't know, I gotta decide on one because I want to do like a beauty haul soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop that in. For my lips, you guys, I actually used a black eyeliner, okay? And it's because what liner was I using? I just felt like it was too pinky, like I needed something darker and I could not find my other lip liner, so I went in with black and it actually came out really cute. So I'm gonna start off by using Bar. And Bar is nice, but it's just so like, it's too pink. And then I went in with the same liner I used for my tight line on my lips. Of course, this is my liner, so I can do what I want with it. I'm gonna use my NYX cinnamon roll, just in the middle slightly, just to give it like a slight neutral look. And then I'm gonna go in with my Gloss Bomb Heat in Hot Chocolate and just go over top with that. I'm just gonna throw some colors in this real quick and then I will come back and show you guys the finished look. Whenever I have leave out, I generally don't know how to style it. Do you flip it over? Do you like, I don't know, like what do you do? I don't know. So yeah, this is basically the finished look. My hair came out very like bouncy and very like voluminous. I kind of like it. I don't know. But yeah, that wraps up the end of today's makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's giving very much 90s with the matte eyes and like the dark brown glossy lips. Just very simple but effective. The type of looks I love. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little makeup tutorial. Don't forget to give a nice thumbs up, subscribe. The products will be listed in the description box as always. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.